Hey, what's up, guys? We're rolling right through with a brand new log bait deck that I just created. Guys, this is a strong independent log bait deck that don't need no log, so we have the log as a plushie instead. So, if you guys have Royal Recruits counter pushing with Mother Witch, Bandit, Mini P.E.K.K.A, Royal Ghost, you have an onslaught of aggression that your opponent will never be able to face. We don't have room for spells because we are pure offensive potential. When you guys play against this deck, there is nothing more annoying. So let's go jump straight some games, assert some dominance, and make everyone that we play against an exceptionally sad panda. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on any of the daily videos. And a huge thank you to everyone that's using creator code SirTag. Creator code SirTag greatly improves the channel and the editing, and it allows me to upload daily videos on a consistent basis. So thank you guys so much for supporting me and making it all possible. All right, guys, so we got a game here. You already know the deal. We're saucing out of good luck, and we're gonna figure out what our opponent's got before we dish out any huge amount of elixir. However, we can always reliably drop our wall breakers and be like, what's up, dude? What you gonna do about that? If you Hunter, it's not gonna be able to accommodate both sides. In fact, we get some delectable damage. No. You drop 4 elixir and you're still not able to counter 2 elixir. That's why we love this deck so much. So I'm gonna ban it. I think that those zappies plus the, ooh, okay. All right, I was gonna say, I think we got it on lock, but unfortunately, the only thing that was locked on was that balloon onto my tower. So I can go in for Royal Ghost, or I can go, yeah, I think we Royal Ghost here, and we also go in for a Goblin Barrel. So the reason why we love Mother Witch in this deck so much is so many people will go in for a log or a bar barrel to finish it off, and they're like, ah, you can't do that. I've got Goblin Barrel. I've got a really delectable wall breaker snack. You going in for that Goblin Barrel counter is just like a death sentence to you, sir. You're digging your own grave, and we're not even running Graveyard, but the situation is quite grave for you. So we can go in for wall breakers and go kite the Inferno Dragon to the opposite lane for a little bit. And I think that's a good play. You're going to zap it. That's such an aggressive play. You're like, come back here. You're not allowed to run away from me. It's like your grandma chasing you with a wooden spoon. Wow, that is a suppressed memory. I shouldn't have even said that, man. But that was literally my grandma chasing me with a wooden spoon saying, Jake, get back here.
On guard.
Speak English.
We're going to go in for our zappies in the back. And we're going to make sure that we eat our vegetables before we eat the cookies. Okay, guys? So I'm going to go in for a bandit in the left-hand lane. Maybe even go in for a Goblin Barrel depending on what happens. Oh my gosh, are you serious? You're really just going to Mega Knight like that? You are a wild, vicious, ferocious sir. You're like the apex predator that no one's scared of.
How do I become a scarer?
Like the most deflated lion that we've ever seen. Wait, did the Mega Knight just die before it even crossed? That's insane. Zappies are broken. If you guys haven't been playing Zappies, what are you doing with your lives? Obviously, I'm pretty sure they're one of the best cards that I've played in a long time. Let's go! Why does he keep doing that to himself? That's the second time, and he hasn't learned his lesson. He's just going to keep going for bar barrels on top of the wrong stuff.
Look at this dude. Look at the top of his head.
I love it. I absolutely love it, man. Thank you so much for deciding that you wanted to lose the game. So I'm going to go for Zappies again. He's most likely going to go in for more spam. And oh, you're just going to ignore everything. Okay, I'm about it. Never doubt it. Well, Mini P.E.K.K.A on top of that. I don't think the balloon's going to get any damage. You're going to lose the Hunter before it gets any value. We can easily go in for Wall Breakers and Goblin Barrel on the other side because we know you're going to Mega Knight there. You don't have Elixir. You're done. You're out of this zone. Thank you so much for the tower, brother. It was a pleasure playing against you and asserting so much dominance. But you know what? The game is not over till it's over. So we need to go for the Bandit. I did mess up there. I think that we can just go for the plow through on the other lane and maybe go for like a Mini P.E.K.K.A and Wall Breakers because the balloon is going to take the tower, but if the Mini P.E.K.K.A tanks and the Wall Breakers connect, that is all the power in the world, baby. There's no way, yo. He just zapped. He freaked out and zapped. That makes me so much happier. And then the Goblin Barrel connects to the tower, and then it's just GG, well played, and a thumbs up. Peace out, buddy. Pleasure playing against you. I can't even remember how many times this guy decided to go for a bar barrel on top of the Mother Witch, and that's why we run it in this deck. All right, guys, so we got a game here. You already know the deal. We're playing against George of the Jungle, as mighty as he can be. So I want to go for a Royal Ghost on top of that as quickly as possible. Obviously, those goblins are going to give him some value. We don't have log in the deck, so that is one of our shortcomings. A lot of you guys are going to ask me,
Jake, how are you supposed to beat log bait? You literally have no log.
And I will show you the way. We will show you that you can make it happen, even if your opponent's got log bait with Valkyrie, okay?
Really?
All right, now it's getting a little bit more tough. I didn't know if I was going to win this now. It's like, oh, we got this easy. And then the dude whips out a Valkyrie. It's like, your worst nightmare? It's going to spiral into reality. We are spinning the web, and we're going to make sure that you never get out of it. So, Royal Recruits are going to give us counter push on both sides. Obviously, something that's pretty nice. if we wall breakers here and then we go in for a bandit and goblin barrel on the right-hand side when he uses his log, I think that's just a little bit too much for him to deal with all at the same time. Yeah, you're able to go for the Valkyrie, but look at the excessive amount of damage that just was incurred on your tower in both lanes.
That's a lot of damage.
We're back in business. We're vibing, actually, and I'd love to see a goblin barrel here because the Royale recruits would just give us a phenomenal counter push. So as long as he drops in the direct spot, that's what we're looking for. If he dropped it further back and then all the Royale recruits concentrated on the Valkyrie, that could have been game-ending damage. So I'm very thankful that that didn't happen. Crossing my heart and hoping not to die. That's exactly what we do all day, every day. So I can easily go for a Royale Ghost in the back and eliminate the princess with that. I don't think he's going to want to go for a rocket on that. Oh, wow. Thank you for the Goblin Gang. That is what we need. These are the plays that we wanted in life. If our opponent consistently drops cards that give us piggies for free, that's kind of a vibe, man.
It's free real estate.
So you could go for Tesla. You also need to defend the other lane. So where's your Valkyrie? It's going to be there, or is it going to be on top of the bandit? Oh my gosh. It countered the bandit and the Royale Ghost. That's a 2-for-1 trade, and we do not appreciate that, man. Not one bit.
Let's look at the moves! What was that?
So if I mini pack in the back and I start to slow roll, that's probably not the best vibe. So we're going to go for a Goblin Barrel instead. We can mini pack at the river, and then we can also go in for our wall breakers on the other side, because I believe the Tesla will expire in time. I think that we can start to tickle him with the Royale recruit spam too. Oh my gosh, we bait out another Goblin Gang. The wall breaker connected. This is the vibe that we needed. This is exactly what we need. Because now the Royale recruits are going to be able to counter stuff. We can ban it at the river to clean up the rest of the princess. We've got a lot of spam on both sides at the exact same time. And this is where we make our final stand, guys. If the mini packer breaks through, then we can make it happen. We also need to go for a Goblin Barrel as well. Come on, mini packer, you know you got it. He's going to go in for a really defensive Goblin Barrel. I like it, man. I like the play. I like the tactic, but I think that we can still pull this one out if we continue to spam you. So we're going to go for the wall breakers. We're going to follow up with a Royale Ghost. And, oh, this is really starting to come down to the wire. I think he's going to go in for a Goblin Barrel, and we can counter it fully with Zappies. So we'll see if that's going to be the play for him. Maybe he does. Maybe he doesn't. All right, we got to go for those Zappies. We also need to go for a wall breaker, so then the Goblin locks onto that instead. The Goblin did not lock onto that. Oh, no. He's going to start to rocket me. Guys, save me. I'm losing control right now. And I don't like losing control of this game. It has been so difficult because this guy just randomly whipped out a Valkyrie for no good reason in the deck. And I'm going to go for a bandit. I'm going to follow up with a Goblin Barrel here. We have to make this work. If the bandit doesn't make its way through the tower, I think we lose. Oh my goodness. He's coming through with the log, but the bandit is also coming through with the value. Oh my gosh, bandit, one more hit, bandit. Bandit, no, don't let him rocket me in time. The rocket is definitely going to come down any second now. We're in a Mother Witch at the river. We need to get a bandit through. The wall breaker's about to connect. Let's go, baby. Let's go. That was the craziest game of my entire life. We got hard countered to heck, and we still pulled it out. That is the power of Mother Witch and believing, baby. Never give up, never surrender, because you can always pull out the most miraculous comeback. Hey, we got another one here. Yo, what's up with this? Why are we playing against someone lower than me in trophies again? This always happens, man. So we're going to toss out a good luck, and we'll go in for the bandit in the back. We want to give him the E-Barbs emote, because then maybe he'll be scared, because they're like, oh, the most overpowered card in Clash Royale, you're running it, just like everyone else. And psych, dude, we don't do that. We give you a little bit more secret sauce with the mini pack and a faster cycle. So you're going to go in for a Lava Hound deck from the looks of it.
Who's that Pokemon?
And I'm going to go for Wall Breaker so then the Inferno Dragon gets captivated by that instead. We can go and pull most of that to the other side with the Mini P.E.K.K.A. right into the worst nightmare of the Mother Witch. Let's go, Mother Witch. You're working double duty today. Give me the piggies on top of the Skeleton Dragons.
Hey, that's pretty good.
I bet you guys did not believe that I was going to get piggies from the Skeleton Dragons there, but we still make it happen in the end. We can easily go in for Zappies and rare recruits just to keep the Mother Witch alive a little bit longer, get more piggies, force out more elixir, and then, if he doesn't have Barbarians in cycle, how is he supposed to defend this? This is a very honest question, guys. If you don't have the best answer to us, what are you supposed to do against Bridge Spam when you have a Lava Hound deck? Yeah, you're going to go in for Zappies, counters, you're going to go in for Zaps, you're going to go for arrows, and then we just keep kiting you and pulling you all the way around the world. It's not a beautiful sight for this man to see because he's literally only seeing the cannon, the abyss in the middle. He's looking into his final destination. As the Skeleton Dragons eventually die, they fall into the abyss, never to be seen again. And then they don't get a proper burial either. I mean, it's very unfortunate for them. So, remember, he's going to end up having a Lava Hound deck. Yep, there it is. A Lava Hound deck from the looks of it. So we want to Royal Recruits in the back because it's going to force out Elixir on both sides. Because You want to support your Lava Hound, but you also want to defend against the rare recruits. And then if we zappies, you probably have to Fireball, or if you have to go in for like a minor on that, and zappies require arrows plus zap. That's like 5 elixir at least, bare minimum. It's just too much for you. So we'll see what you want to do. I expect him to either go for a minor plus arrows, or just, yeah, I think that's what exactly he's going to do. Just make P.E.K.K.A. See, if we had Evarbs, we wouldn't be able to afford that type of interaction as often. So we're going to Mother Witch on top of the rest of the Lava Hound pups, and we're going to start to get little piggies that get all the way in front of the zappies and protect us. Our pride and joy in life. All right, dude, I'm vibing with this because, well, look at this. You have to counter the bandit. You also have to go and counter rare recruits. You're going to be able to take one tower, but at what cost, right? This is the thing that you have to realize.
Okay, it's worth it.
You have to realize and look between the lines to find out that both of your towers will inevitably fall, because it's Thanos right now. We're snapping towers, we're snapping fingers, and we are asserting the dominance definitely. So the only thing that I'm a little bit scared about is this man going for like a pocket balloon somehow. I don't understand if it's possible for him right now, but he could try to rattle that off. Also, the Inferno Dragon getting tanked for by Barbarians, if he's got like freeze randomly, we could definitely lose the game. So that's another thing to be a bit scared about. So we're going to go in for a bandit in the middle. With 15 seconds remaining, we should be able to kite everything backward. And the fact that the Inferno Dragon got targeted makes sure that this man's fate is sealed. He's sent to the Shadow Realm, never to be seen again. GG, well played, and peace out, buddy. When you assemble Exodia with the amount of long bait cards that we have with Mini P.E.K.K.A, it is unstoppable.
Exodia! Obliterate!
All right, we got a game here. We're going to sauce out a good luck, and we're going to see what's happening. So right out of the start, he's giving us a good luck too. He's bouncing back the luck at me. It's shining back in my face, and it feels so good. It's like radiant sunlight, guys. This is summer already. So I can go for a Mini P.E.K.K.A and maybe even go in for a Goblin Barrel here. This is really aggressive, but we like being aggressive. We like being feisty. It's ladder after all, right? If the Mini P.E.K.K.A connects to the tower, that could be a vibe and a half, but it's not going to give us any value, really. It's going to die to the Dark Prince, but at least the Bomber died to 2 Zappies. I don't even understand how that happened, but we'll vibe with it. So the Bandit's going to mitigate the charge of the Dark Prince, and that's always something that you like to see. Unless they zap on top of the Bandit, and then the Prince completely cleans it up, that's a terrible, terrible thing that happens sometimes. So if you play against people that are good against Bandit, and they zap it, and then the Prince connects, and the giant Prince domination just unleashes its full potential on your tower, that's something that you always have to be cognizant of and wary of. Make sure that you're holding another card in the middle in case your opponent's got zapped with their Prince. But obviously, if they've got Dark Prince, it's not something that you really have to worry about. So, what are you going to do? You're going to go for Bomber, you got Baby Dragon. This is most certainly going to be a Golem deck. And I'm so surprised that this guy hasn't dropped a Golem in the back just yet. Most people that have Golem, they just drop it and they're like, yo, what's this card in my hand? It's not allowed to be here. I only know one way, and it's spamming everything in the back, right behind my Golem.
Ladies, allow me.
Okay, so he's going to Tornado. So he's got Barbarrel, he's got Tornado. He's got a pretty decent defense to us. The one thing that I do like doing with this deck is consistently applying aggression to the point that your opponent doesn't have Elixir to defend everything. Like, it won't be possible for him to defend against the Goblin Barrel, the Bandit, and the Royal Ghost at the exact same time. It's too much crap. And then, because there's so much crap on the map, he's like, wait, what's happening here, Jake? There's a Goblin Barrel, and it's going off to the side, and I dropped a Bard Barrel, and that's a pretty good counter, but he still didn't have, you know, the map awareness to do it. He's not an air traffic controller. He's not able to see every single thing that's going on at the same time, and that's kind of what you need to be to defend this deck. So, Rare Recruits on the left-hand side are going to give us value. I think if we go in for a Bandit, again, this could be okay, but yeah, this is going to be way more difficult, guys, just because, well, I mean, Dark Prince is not the best vibe for me. I'm going to Bandit off to the side and drop our Zappies. With the Mini P.E.K.K.A on top of the Electro Giant, we could defend this adequately. So, if we break through a Bomber, Tornado, Barbarrel, Electro Giant deck with this, it's a testament to how strong it is. So the Rare Recruits are not going to be able to just eliminate the cage as quickly as we need it to be. But I can still go for Wall Breakers and Mother Witch on the left-hand side. If we snag the tower here, this will be a good trade for me. So that's what I'm trying to go for right now. I'm not even going to go for any extra Elixir. I believe that we can make it happen. Oh, actually, I lied. I think we need to drop more Elixir, guys. Wait, the Piggy's tanky. No way. The Piggy Goblin Barrel. The Piggy Goblin Barrel. The Piggy Goblin Barrel. It's going to do him dirty, baby. That's why you run Mother Witch in this deck instead of the Princess. The Piggy Goblin Barrel push is the best thing that I have ever made in my life. Chef Gordon Ramsay gives that 5 stars out of 5, guys. We are the Michelin star status. And after that juicy win, we are now 7,000 in the world. If you guys enjoyed today's video, don't forget to support the channel with a big fat thick thumbs up. Subscribe for more content just like this, and I'll see you in the next one.